okay, how do I follow that? Great no, you did great. Okay. But it's great to be here. I don't know if you guys can tell, but I'm like a little bit gay or whatever. Like, not like nothing serious, just like a minor case. You know, it should straighten itself out, church ladies. Sorry. When I first heard about, I got the invite to come to do Guyz Nite. I was really excited. But now that I'm here and I see what's happening, I realize I made a terrible mistake. Definitely thought it was a different kind of Guyz Nite. Don't I feel like a clown? Speaking of clowns, it was just Valentine's Day recently. So I love it. So I have to tell you guys about the worst Valentine's Day date I ever went on. So a couple of years ago, I went out with this guy for the first time, and I should have known right off the bat that it was not going to end well because first of all, he asked me to pick him up because he didn't have a car, which this isn't the 1950s, but okay, whatever. I guess he's never heard of Uber. So I get to his place, and he walks outside, and this guy looks nothing like his mugshot. Like I was like, okay, catfish. So I'm like, I'm trying to be a bigger person. So I'm like, okay, it's fine. It's one night. I can get through this. So we go to the restaurant, and then he goes, oh, I'm sorry, I forgot my wallet. Okay, it's fine. Plus we had 30 minutes before the reservation, so we had time to go back and get it. Like, what if there's an emergency? He totally need it, right? So we get back to the restaurant and proceed to have like the most awkward back and forth. It's like, I'm like pulling conversation out of this guy. It's going nowhere. So we get through the meal and like I'm like relieved to be able to take him home and drop him off. But we get back to his place and this man has the nerve to say, do you want to come upstairs and have some fun? I like pushed him out of the car and left immediately after we were finished. Like right after. Like, I'm not gonna turn it down, I got needs. But Valentine's Day can be a really depressing time for a lot of people, like especially if you're not in a relationship. Just know that having someone in your life does not determine your self-worth. Because I know some of you out there right now even maybe thinking that like you're ugly or unlovable or unwanted. And I quit vaping this year, so I'm like really proud. It was really hard. I also started drinking less because I really needed to. Because how many of you guys ever like said or done something stupid while you were drinking and you regretted it? No, me neither. No, I really needed to. I also tried to do dry January, which kind of turned into a dewy January, if I'm honest. It didn't really work out so well. I really like to drink. But another habit that I'm really trying to break is whenever I have a crush on somebody, I always, without fail, let them get to know me. I really gotta stop doing that. It's not working out so well. But guys, it's fine. Like I'm totally fine being single. Like I don't cry myself to sleep every night. No, I'm just kidding. You guys, actually, it's on the contrary. I think I'm quite a catch. I just haven't figured out if it's like a cold or something sexually transmitted. Definitely won't be catching feelings. Just kidding. But it's okay. Like I decided that this is going to be my year. I'm to do more productive things with my time. Like for example, a couple months ago, I started learning doing this online boot camp to learn coding, and I like just to expand my knowledge base. And I know what you're thinking. You're like, but Adam, you're killing it in the comedy game. Why would you need to do that? And you're right. I am. I just like to learn new things. And I was really diligent about it too for the first 20 minutes. That's when the excuses started. I'd be like, well, I'm kind of hungry. Maybe I'll just make a quick sandwich and get right back to it. And then I would. But then a little while later, I'd be like, oh, my room's kind of messy. Maybe I should just clean it up in case someone comes over. I wouldn't want anyone thinking I live how I live. But then I'd get back to it, and eventually it just turned into, well, that alcohol's not going to drink itself. But it's okay, guys. I was celebrating. It was my birthday recently. Yes, thank you. A month ago.
But you celebrate the whole month?
Oh yeah, absolutely. I celebrate the whole month. Yeah. I'm one of those. But it was my birthday. But don't bother asking me how old I am because honestly, I've lied about it so many times I've forgotten. But even though no matter how old I am, I feel like I'm finally getting old. I really do. It's starting to hit me, and it doesn't help that someone called me daddy recently. oh. And it's like, and I know I shouldn't let it bother me. It's just a name. And plus he had Alzheimer's. But, you know, I just can't shake it. You know? Getting older is scary. You know, I just hope that when I die, someone loves me enough to go like full salt burn on my grave. Right? You know what I mean? No? Anyway. All right, that's my time. Thanks, guys.